Welcome back to the Island of Misfit Toy Collectors. It's me, Dreadnought Ryan, and I just wanted to give a quick update on the change in date for the pre-orders that were supposed to be available today after the Valentine's Day G.I. Joe Hasbro Pulse fan stream have now been moved to March 8th. Both Lenny and Emily via Instagram and Twitter let everyone know that that date had changed. Of course, we were supposed to have the Hasbro fan stream today for G.I. Joe Classified, as well as hopefully announcing some news for either Super 7 or maybe O-Rings. But unfortunately, that was canceled on February 13th and then rescheduled for March 8th. I do want to give a big shout out to JC over at Toy News International. He had reported on February 10th, thanks to the Drop Zone page over at Entertainment Earth, that pre-orders that were originally supposed to be available for Tuesday, February 14th at 11 a.m. Eastern had been moved to March 8th. And if you do go over and check out the drop page, you can see that that date has changed. So that means that at least Hasbro had the retailers in the loop for this change before they did announce it. I'm sure many folks are going to speculate as to what caused the change, whether it was the layoffs or if they just didn't have product in hand. Whatever it could be, we do know that we do have a date for when those next pre-orders will be available, and hopefully we'll get to see some pretty amazing product come March 8th. I also wanted to call out, again, Toy News International, JC. They have this awesome checklist that not only includes all of the released G.I. Joe figures, as well as if they were exclusive and to which store they were an exclusive, but also just kind of calls out any of the figures that are in the pipeline. With the normal process for these Hasbro G.I. Joe fan streams, we will get that name reveal, and then we get the digital renders, and then we actually get to see those product samples in hand. And with some of the names that we've already seen as digital renders, my thought is that means we'll get to see hopefully the female Cobra soldiers, that particular 2-pack, Copperhead, Torpedo, Shipwreck, Rock and Roll, Big Ben, and of course Bazooka in his original A Real American Hero garb. I don't know if we'll get to see Snow Job, Steel Corp, Scrap Iron with his Death Tesla, or even the Trouble Bubble and Televiper. If we do, that would be absolutely amazing. We've also seen images for the Python Patrol Crimson Guard, but hopefully we'll get to see updates on the digital renders for the Dreadnoks, the Snow Serpent, Range Viper, as well as all the other Joe characters that they have revealed, like Tunnel Rat, Low Light, and Chuckles. So let's hope that we get to see these. I'm going to include links for Toy News International, great resource for all of your toy collecting news, as well as JC's YouTube page in the description below. And I also want to give a big shout out to Corey. As many of you know, he was part of the layoffs that Hasbro recently announced. Corey had been a longtime member of the Hasbro company. He had started with the Power Rangers brand and then moved over to G.I. Joe. Many of the great figures that we've seen lately, Corey had a part in, so it definitely sucks not having him around anymore, but I wish Corey and his family the best of luck in their future endeavors. I know that you're a talented sculptor, and any company that does hire you is getting an amazing person to bring aboard. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody who supports us here in the Island of Misfit Toy Collectors. You guys are what makes this community so amazing. Your support and kind words and all of the great things that you do for one another. Again, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great day, a great night, a great morning, wherever you're at on the island. And more importantly, yo, Joe.